Good evening, gentlemen. It's late. Be real frank with you, I don't feel like doing a video. I just got into a hotel room here doing some business travel. Gonna be going home tomorrow. Excited about that. But meanwhile, it's like 11:30 at night. I usually don't like traveling this late, getting to a hotel late, coming in fatigued. But I'll tell you what I'm going to share with you is vitally important, because there are certain areas where we know the enemy lurks. And if you're a business traveler and your world involves traveling, staying in hotels, different places, different cities, the fatigue of travel, the dynamic that's there is incredibly oppressive spiritually. It's very prone to attack a young man. And I just want to give you a couple things that the Lord in the past has given me, and I'm implementing here tonight, because it's just, coming off some of the spiritual highs of the summer and the opportunities to minister and see so many things that the Lord is doing, often puts me in a place of fatigue afterwards, and then with just everyday routines and work. And this week I had quite a few conversations with Janice. I was in LA, and just challenges with the children and attitudes and just life, and all of a sudden you come to a place like this and you're tired. And I used to come into these places, a hotel room, a simple hotel room, without a plan. And what a foolish choice, because I many times was destroyed in environments such as this. And I want to give you a verse that I think is awesome. And it's out of 1 Peter chapter 4. And it says, "For as much then as Christ has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind." Arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. "For he that hath suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin." And I love it. It goes on. The second verse here is sweet. It says, "For that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of God." And I love that passage, because we are not to sit here and worry about sin and to fight, have all our focus be there. We are to have our focus be on the will of God, proactively serving Him, being clothed in His righteousness, being about His purposes, His mission. And yet you come into an environment like this unprepared, and Satan can take you down. And I speak that from my own experience. And anyways, I want to share a couple things. First thing I do when I come into a hotel room is I always have a plan. And I come in and I get out the sword. Immediately get out the sword. Whenever I'm getting in enemy territory, I'm alone, I need a weapon, I get out the sword. I get out the living Word of God. I open it up. Yes, Gideon, the Gideons have been here. They put one in a drawer, but often I don't think of it. But I have my own, and I immediately get it out. And I turn to some of my favorite promises, and I just refresh myself spiritually, because I'm in a place where it's all too tempting in times past to go, well, man, it's the week of the Olympics. Maybe I'll just catch some of that gymnastics or some diving or some of that Phelps guy swimming in a spectacular way, whatever. And right now that would be the worst thing possible for me. I know for a fact the television for me in a hotel room by myself when I'm tired is a gateway drug. And you know what I mean by that? It's going to lead me down a trail that I don't want to go down. And that doesn't bring life to me. It doesn't bring life to my marriage. It doesn't bring stability and strength and purity and power in my life. So the Lord has given me His Word, His sword. I'm not defenseless. I have the mighty, righteous, living Word of God here with me that refreshes me and fills me. And even in my physical fatigue, I can feel His spiritual strength. His strength is made perfect in my weakness. So anyways, I just want to share that with you. I can't wait to finish reading a couple passages here that the Lord is drawing me to right now. I can't wait. And He's going to feed me, and then I'm going to go sweetly to sleep. And if it was earlier, every time I come to a hotel room, I get out my sword, I read a passage or two, then I go for a 20-30 minute run, even if I worked out during the day. Because that's the way I do. Then I eat something healthy, and then anyways, I'll go over some of those details later. But to me, it's super important to have a plan. And there's a real practical side of being a man of God, living out our faith and walking in Him, in the Spirit daily. And anyways, love you, brothers. Hope you are finding Him to be all you need tonight, today, tomorrow, this week. Enjoy. Good night.